This is the Inconvenient Truth Podcast with Kala Raji, where we give you the truth, no matter how inconvenient it may be. Apple is warning, I guess they're warning the people who invested in Apple that it won't meet quarter two. We're in the second quarter revenue goal. That's the thing about these quarters. Quarter two, there's 4 quarters in a whole year. So it's 3 months in each quarter. So the quarters are divided January, February, March, 1 quarter. April, May, June, another quarter. July, August, September, another quarter. October, November, December, another quarter. So when businesses say quarterly revenue goals and goals like this, they're not going to meet it. Because why? They get all their free work from China. And with the coronavirus, Apple warns, according to Yahoo, the Wrap, Apple warns coronavirus has constrained iPhone production and it won't meet their QT revenue goal. QT, which I assume stands for quarter two, right? So Apple, when its Q1 earnings report came out last month, guided for between 63 to 67 billion in Q2 revenue. On Monday, Apple said, "We do not expect to meet the revenue guidance it has Apple said, quote, "We do not expect to meet the revenue guidance," end quote, it had provided, but did not share an updated quarter two projection. Apple chief Tim Cook last month acknowledged the $4 billion range in its projection stemmed from the uncertainty surrounding coronavirus. The tech giant's stock price was relatively flat in after-hour tradings, as Monday, 71,000 coronavirus cases and 1,700 deaths attributed to it have been reported worldwide, according to CNN. So that's what they get. I have an iPhone, shout out to Apple, you know what I mean? But that's what they get. They charge, it costs them $20 to make an iPhone in China. And they sell it for $1,000. So that's what you get, Apple. Take a bite out of that coronavirus. That's what you get. Hey, Apple is in the pits. Apple about to go out of business, and they talking about the coronavirus is bad for world business. Nobody cares, bro. That's all you care about is money, Apple. You sell the iPhone, it's too expensive. You gotta buy AirPods, and then the AirPods needs a wire. Then you gotta buy the wire. Then you gotta buy a charger. Like, what are you trying to do? Billions of dollars these people making. Doing what? Okay, you're not gonna meet your revenue goals. So, and coronavirus, everything happened for a reason. You see that? Coronavirus hit you hard. It gonna hit everybody. Amazon, Microsoft, Dell, HP, PlayStation, Xbox, everything is made in China, bro. Literally every single thing is made in China. Look at your shirt. Look at the tag on your pencil. It's made in China. Look at the headphones that you're listening to this from right now. It's made in China, bro. Everything is made in China, literally. So, business is about to be poo-poo for Apple because they get their slave labor from China. They literally pay $20 to make one iPhone that they sell for up to $2,000. So, clap it up for Apple. They're about to lose a lot of money. And they're about to probably they're about to rocket the price on these iPhones now because people in China got the virus. They can't work. So these iPhone about to be $5,000. You think it's good to have an iPhone now? No. Peace. What's good? It's your King Kala Raji. I'm here with another podcast. This is the Inconvenient Truth Podcast, where we give you the truth, no matter how inconvenient it may be. So, coming to y'all today, it's all perspective, you know what I mean? Some sad news, but like I said, it's all perspective, you know what I mean? So, today, we, not we, people say we lost. This is my truth. This is the truth. The truth of what happens when people pass on. Transition, I like to use. When people pass away. So rest in peace to Pop Smoke. We are sad to report that the 20-year-old Pop Smoke was shot and killed during a robbery at his home Wednesday morning. According to TMZ, two men broke into his Hollywood Hills home wearing hoodies and masks around 4:30 a.m. The men reportedly fired multiple shots that struck Pop Smoke, critically wounding him. Pop Smoke was pronounced dead after he was rushed to Cedars Sinai Medical Center in West Hollywood. The suspects have not been charged nor identified, and there is no word on whether or not Pop Smoke was familiar with them. We send our deepest condolences to his loved ones. Once again, my condolences to Pop Smoke's loved ones, his family, and everyone. So here's the thing, you know what I mean? I don't really like doing these stuff, but this is a podcast. We got to talk about current events. So let's do it. So for those who didn't know, Pop Smoke was an up-and-coming rapper. He just dropped an album, actually, called Meet the Woo 2. And his real name is Bashar Barack Jackson, known professionally as Pop Smoke. He was an American rapper and songwriter. He was signed to Victor Victor Worldwide and Republic Records. In April 2019, he released the song Welcome to the Party, the lead single of his debut mixtape Meet the Woo, which was released in July 2019. Welcome to the Party was made into two remixes featuring Nicki Minaj and Skepta in August 2019. Right? So in October 2019, he featured American rapper Lil TJ on his single War. In December 2019, he featured American rapper Callboy on his single 100K on a Coupe, and also collaborated with American rapper Travis Scott a few weeks later on the song Gotti from Scott and his Cactus Jack members' compilation album Jack Boys, which dropped 2019. In February 2020, he released his second mixtape called Meet the Woo 2, containing features from Quavo, A Boogie with the Hoodie, Fivo, Foreign, and Lil TJ. So, it's sad to say, you know, he got into music in 2018 while hanging around some other recording artists during the studio sessions. He initially began by remixing popular songs with the New York City drill music scene, before embarking on creating original music which catapulted him into fame. So he started releasing original music that brought him to the spot he is now. Like I said, you know, I mean, celebrities, rappers, and things, it's what they promote, it's the things that they talk about in their songs. That's the type of energy they're going to meet. So it's all about what you say, you know. Not to say that he wasn't, you know, but it's just the image that you bring and the things that you do. It all reflects. And I also want to touch on this topic to say, what's going on, man? Like, what's going on with the black people? What are we doing, bro? Every day somebody's got to transition. Every day, bro. So I'm coming here to give y'all some motivation, give y'all some advice, give y'all some tips, you know, motivation on life. Enjoy your life, man, because if you got breath in your lungs, if you breathing, it's a blessing, bro. Like, money can't buy your life. You know what I mean? It comes a point where people take everything for granted and they just do everything for money, and it's like these people who robbed him is like, okay, you got what from what? And now a life is gone. When you lose a life, it's like many people are involved with that person's life. This guy has grandparents, parents, probably sisters, brothers, nieces, nephews, aunts, uncles. Everybody is affected now. You know what I mean? He's making money. He's feeding his family. You know what I mean? So it's like, why? So I'm just coming here to say, please stop the violence. Please look after each other. It's not right, and money is not gonna cure all your problems. You have to change yourself, because if you give a person $1,000,000, they're not gonna know what to do with it. So you have to create wealth in your mind first, and be sure of yourself and positive in a way where you know what everything is about. You know, I'm not coming on here to, you know, capitalize if another person's passing away. You know, I didn't do anything about Kobe, but this one touched me so hard, because I was, you know, but I just saw a picture of him last night. You know what I mean? And just scrolling, and I had bought one song from this album, and it's like, wow, you know, I really liked his music, his tone of voice, you know, the aggression and bass he brought, and everything he did. And Baby Welcome to the Ball, I like that song, and just all the songs that he did. It's just, we have to stop. We really do. It comes a point where, you know, every day somebody's born, every day somebody dies. But it comes a point where the unjust taking of somebody's life, in a way, another means to either profit or gain some notoriety, comes to a point where why not take it out on the oppressor? You know, why kill your own brother? He looks just like you, you know, same skin color as you. You know, I'm not saying go out there and kill all white people, but just look at what we're doing. Look at how we operate as a people. And it's years of slavery and manipulation and mental slavery that has us this way. But it comes to a point where people are getting numb to this. I'm getting numb to these deaths. It's like, I didn't believe it at first. I thought it was just a joke. And then it's like, and it's like, half of me is like, oh, it's another one. Who cares? Like, talk about it just to get views. I don't really care about the views. I'm talking about it to spread awareness. You know, we need to stop this. So please, peace is needed. And, you know, it's like, it's coming to a point where death is more profitable than life. And it's the sign of the times, revelation times. So the good ones go young. He was 20 years old. You know, I have a sister that's 20 years old. So just put it into perspective. It's like, he was really young, you know what I mean? And, you know, like I said, people die every day. Probably somebody that died yesterday you don't know about. But we know about this because he's a celebrity. But it comes to a point where it's too much. You know, it's too much. We have to look at ourselves, and we have to check each other. We have to say to our friends, this is not right. Even if it's something that we like, it's not right. Okay, let's get some wiseness. Let's get some words of wisdom on this Wednesday. Some good advice, some easy to follow steps to get out of whichever rut you're in, you know, whichever position you're in. If you want to be better, get more money, feed your family. This is some wisdom and advice for you. Remember, when you forgive, you heal. And when you let go, you grow. To live the life you want, you have to leave the life you don't want. Let go of everything that is keeping you back, including limiting beliefs. The law will find a way to catch up with you. Outside of a dog, a book is a man's best friend. Inside of a dog, it's too dark to read. To change your life, You need to change your priorities. A beautiful day begins with a beautiful mindset. The life can be sometimes difficult, but always keep deep inside you that better days will come. Have a great day, my beautiful, sweet friends, companions, associates, family, loved ones. Have a blessed day. Peace. This is the Inconvenient Truth Podcast with Kala Raji, where we give you the truth, no matter how inconvenient it may be.